Hello dear students, welcome again. In the previous two videos, I have covered first two chapters of your semester 2 business economics syllabus. In this video, I am going to cover the MCQ questions based on chapter number 3 of your syllabus, and these are the topics which are there in chapter 3 which are based on I'll be taking the MCQ questions. So dear students, if you have still not subscribed, please do subscribe. Many of you have still not subscribed. Only hardly 30% of you have subscribed, and 70% those who watch video but you don't subscribe. Please do subscribe, and if you find it useful, please do like it and share it, because that if you like, that really motivates me to make more videos so that you are benefited. Okay, so let us begin with the first question. The first question is: a firm and industry are one and the same under perfect competition, oligopoly, monopoly. In fact, under this perfectly competitive market, firm and industry are different. Duopoly also it is different. Oligopoly. In monopoly, it is the monopoly condition where firm and industry is the same thing, because there is only one firm in that particular industry. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Moving to the next: who is the price leader under oligopoly? Any unit with efficient production capabilities. There is no firm that can be termed as price leader under oligopoly. The largest firm, the smallest firm. The correct answer is this B, because there is no clear-cut situation under oligopoly. There is a stiff competition, cutthroat competition under oligopoly, and it is very difficult which firm would be the price leader. So okay, B is the correct answer here. When a firm assumes the role of price leader and fixes the price of the product for the entire industry, it is called as price leadership. So this, you can see, A is the correct answer. Otherwise, cartel is a formal agreement, kink is a type of demand. Okay, so A is correct answer. Under monopoly, the industry demand curve is the firm's profit function, marginal revenue curve, supply curve, demand curve. Under monopoly market, industry demand is same as firm's demand curve. So D is the, because there is only in monopoly only one firm is there. Okay, just now we have seen that in monopoly firm and industry is the same thing. So D is the correct answer. Price discrimination is charging different prices to different customer because it costs the firm more to serve some customers than others, changing the firm's price frequently to respond to market conditions, charging different prices to different customers when the price differences are not based on cost differences, charging the same price to all customers. This is not correct. So this third one, this C is the correct answer. Charging different prices from different customers when the price differences are not based on cost differences. Cost could be same, but charging different prices from different customers. That is the meaning of price discrimination, which is practiced by monopolist. Monopolies and oligopolies are price takers as competitive firms. No, price takers in contrast to competitive firms which are price makers. No, price makers in contrast to competitive firms which are price takers. In fact, this C is the correct answer, because the competitive firms are price takers, whereas monopoly, oligopoly, which are part of imperfect competition, are price makers. Okay, they decide the price. They have say on deciding the price under monopoly and oligopoly. So C is the correct answer. Which of the following characterizes monopolistic competition? Many independent firms sell a homogeneous product. Few firms produce particular type of product. A few firms produce all of the market supply of a good. Many firms produce particular type of product, but each maintains some independent control over its own price. So this D is the correct answer, because in monopoly you can see there are many firms. So this way B and C will be removed, and now you have to decide between A and D. A says that many independent firms sell a homogeneous product. Homogeneity is not the characteristics of monopolistic. They sell not identical product but differentiated product, so which gives them little control over its price. So D is the correct answer here. Moving to the next, if there are many firms in an industry producing goods that are similar but slightly different, this is an example of perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, monopoly. As just now I told you, this is the monopolistic competition where products are differentiated, similar but little different, whereas in perfect competition you have homogeneous product. In oligopoly you have both homogeneous and heterogeneous product, and in monopoly you have unique product. So this B is the correct answer here. A major difference between monopoly and monopolistic. Dear students, you must be careful. Monopoly and monopolistic, they are different. And how they are different? One maximizes profit by setting MR equal to MC and the other does not. The number of firms in the market, one type of firm has market power, other does not. One has a downward sloping demand curve, the other does not. Actually, the major difference between these two market situation is number of firms. Under monopoly you have one firm, whereas under monopolistic we have many firms. Okay, so that is the basic difference. So B is the correct answer. Moving to the next, which of the following characterizes monopolistic competition? Means under these four, which one is the characteristics of monopolistic? Price leadership? No. Price discrimination? No. Economies of scale? No. Product differentiation? Yes, this product differentiation is the correct answer to this question. This is the characteristics, one of the characteristics of monopolistic competition. Moving to the next, product differentiation refers to the selling of identical products in different markets. No, features that make one product appear different. Hey, just keep in mind, appear different. It could be really different, or it may appear different from competing products in the same market. Different prices for the same product in a certain market, charging of different prices for the same product. So correct answer is this B. Features that make one product appear different from competing products in the same market. Moving to the next, perfect competition and monopolistic competition are best distinguished by the number of firms in the market, long run economic profit that are expected, the degree of product differentiation, the ease of entry and exit. This is somewhat the previous question which you have seen. So this C is the correct answer. Little words are changed and the same type of question is asked, and little difference in the options also. So this C, the difference between perfect competition and monopolistic competition, here it is asked. So it is the product type. In perfect competition you have homogeneous product, whereas in monopolistic you have differentiated product or heterogeneous product. Okay, so C is the correct answer. A monopolistically competitive firm can raise its price somewhat without fear of great change in unit sales, because the demand for its product is typically very elastic. Its demand curve is horizontal of product differentiation and brand loyalty of the gap in its marginal revenue curve. Why the monopolistically competitive firm can raise the price? Because the products are differentiated. The seller is not worried about that there will be fall in sales because of price rise, because the product is a little bit different and there is a kind of brand loyalty. Even if you increase the price and the customers are loyal to your product because of the quality, they will not reduce, their demand will not fall. Okay, so this C is the correct answer again here. Brand loyalty usually makes the demand curve for a product more elastic, less price elastic, unitary elastic, more income inelastic. Correct answer is less price elastic. When the customers are loyal to your product, the demand curve becomes inelastic. Okay, so less price elastic means the same thing. Even if the price is more, there will be little change in demand because a particular group of customers are there for your product who are loyal to your brand. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Which of the following market types has the fewest number of firms? Here you be careful, dear student. The word is fewest in number of firms. It is don't get confused with this few, because in oligopoly market there are few. Here it is fewest. That means the least number of firms. So perfect competition, there are a large number of firms. Monopolistic competition, there are many. Oligopoly, there are few, and in monopoly it is only one. So the monopoly has fewest number of firms here. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Which of the following market types has only a few competing firms? Here the correct answer would be the oligopoly market. Few firms are there in oligopoly. Okay, just now you have seen. In perfect competition, large. In monopolistic there are many. Monopoly there is one, whereas in oligopoly few firms are there, around 10. Okay, moving to the next. One of the requirements for a monopoly is that the product cannot be produced by small firms. There are several close substitutes for the product. There is a unique product with no close substitutes. Products are high price. So correct answer is this C, the product, unique product with no close substitute. Okay, the product is unique in nature that monopoly is producing. Okay, which of the following statements is correct? The market demand and the firm's demand are the same for a monopoly. Monopolies have perfectly inelastic demand for the product sold. Monopolies are guaranteed to earn an economic profit. All of the above are correct. The correct answer is this A. Among these four statements, the first statement is correct. All others are not correct. Okay, so A is the correct answer. Moving to the next. Which of the following would create a natural monopoly? Wow, when the natural monopoly will be created? Natural monopoly is a situation where because of circumstances the monopoly is created. So let us see. Requirement of a government license before the firm can sell the good or service. This is a kind of legal monopoly. Technology enabling a single firm to produce at a lower average cost than two or more firms. An exclusive right granted to supply a good or service. Ownership of all available units of a necessary input. So correct answer is this, because of the technology which the firm is having and producing, catering to the market at a lower cost than two or more firms, creates the monopoly situation. So B is the correct answer here. In monopolistic competition, each firm supplies a small part of the market, because each firm under monopolistic supplies a small part. Why? Because there are barriers to entry. No. Firms produce differentiated products. No, there are no barriers to entry. There are a large number. The firms are large. Many firms are there. That's why each firm is contributing a small part of the total product in the market. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Which of the following is an example of a monopolistically competitive industry? Wheat farming, colleges and universities, the local electricity producer, the domestic automobile producing industry. So correct answer is for a monopolistic, where there are large firms producing differentiated products. So this colleges and product or services. So colleges and universities are best example here. Okay, this wheat farming, it's more related to perfect competition. Local electricity producer, that could be kind of oligopoly, or you can call it monopoly. Okay, so this B is the correct answer here. A formal explicit agreement among firms on price and output is called kink, cartel, differentiation, variation. Correct answer is cartel. Cartel is a formal agreement among firms on price and output, so that they act like monopoly and they all are benefited. Okay, so this B is the correct answer here. If a monopolistically competitive seller can convince buyers that its product is of better quality and value than products sold by rival firms, demand increases, firm gains more control over its price, demand becomes more inelastic. All of the above occur. So under this situation, if you are able to, as a monopolistically competitive seller, convince the buyers that your product is of better quality and value, then all of these can happen. All these three can happen. So D is the correct answer here. All of the following are examples of product differentiation in monopolistic competition, except new and improved packaging, lower price, acceptance of more credit cards than the competition, location of this retail store. So dear students, product differentiation is a situation where the customers feel that the product is different or really it is different. So both the things can happen. So new improved packaging, this is correct. Lower price, this is not the part of product differentiation. So B is the correct answer here. Okay, next is duopoly is that type of oligopoly in which only dash players operate or dominate in the market. 4 players, 3 players, 2 players, 1 player. So duopoly means 2 players. So is a special case of oligopoly where there are 2 players operating and dominating in the market. Which one is not the feature of oligopoly? Non-price competition, indeterminate demand curve, few sellers, no entry barriers. Actually, these first 3 are the feature of oligopoly. The last one, no entry barriers. Actually, under oligopoly, there is no legal barrier as such, but there could be economic barriers. Huge investment may be required in a particular product segment, which restrict the new players to enter. So this D is not the feature of oligopoly. There are certain economic barriers. Okay, so D is the correct answer here. So thank you so much, students. Bye bye.